I would never trust Annie Leibovitz to take my photo ever. And so when I saw, I wouldn't trust it, maybe in a different decade when she was that girl.
Yeah.
Today, I feel like that's a high risk opportunity. And so I saw Zendaya, and you know, Zendaya is model-esque anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. She's gonna get the shot. I feel like if you're listening, I feel like you have to see Zendaya in movement, not just the photo. Like you got to see some BTS. What do you do when you don't trust? Okay, my messy question is, do you agree? And then I'll ask my second question. I will
say that there has been a lot of back and forth and uproar, if that's the right word, on people's opinion of the way that Annie shoots Black women.
Right. And what do we think about how Annie shoots Black women?
To be quite honest, I haven't really paid attention that much.
Stop.
To be quite honest, to be quite honest,
I'd rather you say no comment than you're not paying attention.
So the last two shoots that I remember Annie doing is Coco, which I thought was beautiful.
No, it wasn't.
Okay,
Next.
I thought it was beautiful, and
did
Zendaya, you see, which was stunning.
I'm stressed. Coco is a no. Gymnast icon.
Simone
Biles. Did you see that?
I saw that.
You saw that? Okay. Did you see Viola Davis?
No.
Okay, I'll have to show it to you. And who else? There's so many. Did you see Lupita?
No.
Okay, so maybe after this, I'll show you Annie Leibovitz's photos of all of those women, and it's horrifying.
I thought Coco's was pretty. And I'm not just saying that, but that's the most recent one in my head, and I thought it was pretty. And to be quite honest, I asked for Annie. I sat with Anna and talked about this shoot in Paris, and she asked me who do I think would be the right photographer, and I said Annie.
Of all photographers or the ones under contract?
No, out of all photographers. And I said Annie Leibovitz because for me, it was this little Black boy from Chicago that's getting a chance to shoot his first American Vogue cover with couture, with Zendaya in Paris. So I felt like that there had to be a grandeur of photographers. I wanted to work with somebody, whether opinions are good or bad, that I know is a legend and an icon, right? I wanted to shoot, when all the names and the credits were laid out, I wanted it to say Vogue magazine, Annie Leibovitz, Roach.
I mean, I get that, but there's like so many icons. Like you didn't think of Steven Meisel or like...
Well, Meisel doesn't travel, and I wanted the shoot to be in Paris.
Next time, call me if you're in that situation. I'll recommend you some photographers.
I mean, I know them. I show it.
I know you do.
I show,
but I'm just surprised you chose her because
I chose her. And do you think I made the right choice? Messy question?
The messy question, yeah, because no, I don't think you made the right choice, but I think the photos are good because you were there and because of Zendaya and because of the dress. I think because of all the other things, it turned out okay, but it would have been dicey. I wouldn't have trusted her at all.
I trusted her, and I also trusted me, and I also trusted Zendaya.
Yes.
And I also trusted the clothes I chose.
Those are all the things that I trust about
and that's all you need.
Well, then anybody, okay.
All you need is me, basically.
Okay.
I mean, but she was incredible. Like Annie was incredible, and I wanted that experience. And I wanted that experience because she knows exactly. I've never experienced this. You come to she wants to see all the clothes. First of all, I don't really do that with photographers, but I'm like, I'm gonna share. She wanted to see all the clothes. Anna wanted to see all the clothes. So Anna and Annie were having discussions about the clothes, which is all fine to me because right now I'm still living in my, little gay Black boy, poor from the south side of Chicago. I'm in messaging with groups with Annie Leibovitz and Anna Wintour. So I'm living a full fantasy, right? And when I got to set, we narrowed down the clothes. When I got to set, Annie had every shot laid out. She had cutouts of the clothes next to the way she wanted to shoot it. She already knew what the lighting was. Her staff was around I've never saw so many leaf blowers on a set. Like it was an experience. These younger photographers don't do that. it's just not the same. And I wanted my first Vogue cover to be with a legend and an icon. Whatever people say about the recent work didn't matter to me, because I know and I'm confident in myself that I can bring something out of somebody, no matter how difficult people paint them to be. And the way, and it was like the Jean-Baptiste Valli, she was like, we're gonna shoot this from the back. The dress was on the stage. Zendaya went and like went under the dress, got in the dress, turned around, 2-3 frames, got the shot, and he's like, next. These young photographers not doing that. And I'm looking at it on the monitor, and I'm not afraid to say, you know, I don't think we got it. I'm like, fuck, in 3 frames? 3 frames. The one with the custom Vuitton when she's on the statue like this, that's all done in post. That was in post. And he had already had to cut out another person doing that on the thing. I walked in and saw the whole thing. I've never experienced that before.
Wait, which aspect of it are you saying that you've never experienced? The preparation?
The preparation. I've never saw anybody be that prepared and to really know exactly what they want. Like, she knew what the lighting was. When Zendaya was moving, she knew. First of all, Zendaya can do it all. I think she could probably do a handstand with, you know, there's nothing she can't do. But she even had the foresight to have real ballerinas on set. Like, she had a whole dance troupe on set that if Zendaya needed that, they were there. You know, they made a few comments like, just like the way you held your hand should be a little bit different. It was incredible. It was absolutely incredible.
I mean, it sounds incredible, so I'll take your word for it. We actually had a conversation on the last episode about dance and where it intersects with fashion, because me and the guests were both dancers, and we feel like whenever we see people, Zendaya for some reason, and I don't know what it is, but she communicates as if she does have a dance background.
She does have a slight dance background.
Okay, because I was like, not everybody knows how to hold their hands and how to. You know.
She has. If she wasn't an actress, she would definitely be a top model for sure. Yeah, she would be one of the girls.
Like, even when we were in ballet growing up, it was always like they would say ice cubes under your armpits, which is just like how to hold your arms. And you know, some models get it, some models don't. You know, Carly Kloss is somebody who got it because she used to dance. Right. Or, you know, Victoria Beckham, when she takes photos, I can always see who was a dancer. And just how they're carrying themselves.
I can always see it in the hands and the feet, for sure.
And the turnout and all that stuff. Because people have sickled feet when they're... So the fact that Annie had dancers on set, I'm like, okay, I don't know, something is off, something short-circuiting, because this preparation is impressive, but then the images to me don't communicate, not that shoot, but in general of late. But back in the day, I feel like Annie was hitting a home run every single time she shot. So I don't know.
And then even my references were all Annie Leibovitz references. Like, all my references, it was her and Grace Collington when it was like Alice in Wonderland, and she saw Carly Cross coming out the box, and then the McQueen story. Like, that was when I had my shit together. When I talked to Anna about it, she was like, well, who do you want for photographer? I was like, it has to be Annie. And I had all my references, like, this is what I want to do.
She does have so much great work. Yes. That's the thing that feels confusing to me as of late. She has a crazy catalog of amazing photos, but I don't know what it is. I don't work at Vogue, American Vogue. Something feels off in a lot of the cover shoots these days, and I can't explain that.
I can't speak to that because I got my first one, and it was divine.
And it was good. Yeah. But like you said, there was a lot of other variables that I think made that it couldn't go wrong. Like, no matter what, it wouldn't have missed.
And plus, we also believe in manifesting, and we believe that, you know, everything we do is going to be successful and it's going to be great. And we both went into that with that. And she was pleasant to work with. She was great on the phone. She was great to collaborate with at the clothes. Her team is really, really amazing. And it's just like, I have never saw that level of, and I've worked with really, really great photographers. I worked with Klein. I worked with a lot of them. Let's just say that a lot. Some of the older ones, and they're really great. And I prefer to work with more seasoned photographers.
Yeah, I can see why.